Hi, so this is take number 4. Let's see if this works. So today's topic is 5 nifty tips to help boost your page rank today. Please excuse me, I'm having to hold the phone. I've had a laptop set up that didn't work and another phone that hasn't worked. So this will be our next attempt and hopefully things will work. So first of all, I'm Jo Hawkins and I'm a success coach, and I believe that entrepreneurs are called. We're called to make a difference, and we're called to impact the world for good. We can't do that without being successful ourselves. The higher our success, the greater our reach of impact, the more we are able to change lives. And entrepreneurs have got such hearts for people, and they really have an interior call that they've got something great to do, and they're going to change the world. So if that rings a bell, then you are in the right place. And today we're going to just talk about some amazing tips that I've been coming across to get your Facebook page to boost higher in the Facebook algorithm. Now, this is something that I haven't heard anybody speaking about. I was doing my own studies and started playing around with different systems, and I learned that very, very few businesses know anything about this, even agencies. So this is something quite exciting and something that needs to get out there. Why do we want to boost our algorithm reach? Well, quite simply, it's going to impact your bottom line. The better that your page is aligned with the algorithm, so Facebook will promote you more because they will see you as more credible, and they will boost your posts. Whereas if you do things that Facebook thinks is maybe dodgy business, they will totally throttle your reach. So the big brands, things like that, they just throw money at the problem and advertise. But for small businesses and stuff like that, it's really important that we learn how to rank higher. And to tell you the truth, the fact that big brands are not ranking high is actually, it's just bad business. So they should be more aware of getting their house in order. But I suppose people just don't know enough about this. So working with my own page, I managed to boost it to the top 1% in the world. And I've still got some distance to go. But top 1%, let me tell you, there are 65 million business pages on Facebook. 65 million. I'm hoping you're hearing me. Because I'm holding this in my hand, I hope I didn't strangle the microphone. If we'll just have to see how it goes. If it doesn't work, I'll do a repost. So let's have a look at some of the things that we can do to completely change our own reach of our page. First of all, have a page. A lot of businesses are trying to wing it just with a profile. It's just not going to work, and Facebook doesn't allow it, so they can close you down. It's worth having a page because Facebook have made the most amazing number of features and different privileges for pages. So you're able to completely stream it to your business. You're allowed to add your services, you're allowed to add a shop, all sorts of amazing little features there. So that's really important. On your Facebook page, be sure to put all the details. As I've been auditing a lot of pages lately with this whole learning curve, I've noticed that most pages are not putting all their details in. I understand, you don't want somebody dodgy calling you at strange hours. At the same time, Facebook sees maybe we're not a real business. If we're a real business, we will have real contact details on our page. So that's a difficult one, but really, if we're going to be a real business, then we're going to have to learn how to hold our head high and just really learn how to manage the emotions of having our number out there. So all the various details they ask for, give as much as you can. Every single detail you give will boost your rank. Okay, so that's one big one. The next one is that pages are not liking and interacting with other pages. Now, what's so interesting is Facebook is interested in a conversation. They're interested in community. They don't want you just to be in this for yourself alone. They understand the need for contribution. So a Facebook page that is there just about them and not interested in other Facebook businesses and pages, their rank will be reduced and their reach will be throttled. So how to like Facebook pages is an important part of this point, because a lot of people don't know. It's not just liking with your profile, it's liking with your page. So when you go to a business page or a public figure page, you will see they've got the bar and you can like it, or there are three little dots at the end of the bar. Doot, doot, doot. Now those three little dots, you can push on them and then a whole little menu will appear and you can choose to like it as your page. Then Facebook will ask you which page you want to like it as if you've got a number. And then you can like it as that page and then repeat the process depending on your strategy. So that's a really important one. They want to see us interacting and interested in each other's success. So I rather like that. I think it's kind of cute. So now you know how to do it. Your job for today is to get out there and like pages. By the end of this week, like 20 pages, and that will impact your rank, okay? No less than 20. You can do more. Also, it's cool to be strategic. We all like our friends and our families' pages because that's supporting them, and we must. But also like the people who inspire you. These are pages that Facebook will form a special link with, and you will have more of a community among you because of it. All right, then engaging on other pages. I think I've mixed some of these points together, but I've got you loads more than 5 tips, I promise. So don't only like their page, but go in and comment, share, contribute. Give your value, because it extends your reach. These are all strategies for good marketing. It's not just strategies to help Facebook feel better. It's strategies to help you. So in the beginning, when I joined Facebook and stuff, I used to think that they kind of dominated and told us what to do. And then as I learned all these different tactics and I learned what was actually behind it, not because they vocalize it, but because I started to see their patterns. And I realized that they really do have our own success in mind, because if you are interested in someone else's business, they will be interested in yours, and they will also give you a shout out. So there's something very beautiful about not being afraid of competition, but totally trusting that as we add value and contribute, so too that will come back. It just does. You don't do it for that. You don't do it for hedonistic reasons. You do it for altruistic reasons. But there is a wonderful law at play that when you bless, you too will be blessed. So that is a cool one. On your page, make sure that other people can comment. So, or post, see what it says. But when you go into the settings of your page, change the setting. Most pages say, oh, nobody can post on my page. But if you do that, it means that you're afraid of the truth of what people might be asking of you, and it's just bad form. So rather go in, be a little bit more vulnerable, change the settings to allow other people to post and comment, because then people can speak to you, their brand. That increases their loyalty to you. It increases trust, and it means that they really believe that you are part of their lives, and they have a human face to go to, if that makes any sense. It's not just a cold storefront per se. It's a real living entity where they can engage. So that's an important one. And then respond to your people. Don't just leave them hanging. This is a very big one that will strangle your rank. The last one is quite an interesting one. So I'm watching a lot of businesses. Perhaps they don't understand the platform, and let's face it, Facebook changes frequently, so it's quite an interesting one to start studying and learning and perfecting. But many people, many businesses are using young people who know Facebook. I know Facebook, they'll say. because they use Facebook socially. So they're asked to then manage somebody's business page. That's fine if that's the best you can do. Have a presence on Facebook. It's important. Many businesses don't even have websites anymore, but they do have a Facebook page, and you really should, because it's an amazing platform. But if you can, get someone professional to manage your page if you're not going to learn yourself. Because what I'm seeing is that Facebook social is very different to Facebook business. It just is. And hi, whoever's there. I can see an eyeball on my screen, but I don't know who you are because the screen's just showing a crazy picture of myself. But please comment and let me know who you are. I'd love to be able to interact and answer any questions. So just drop them in the comment box below. And if you want to share this with any friends, there have been some great tips up till now. I said I was going to give you 5, but they're probably more like 15 because I just am a bit over the top. So get someone to really learn how to manage a Facebook page, because this will change your ad spend. It's going to help you to keep your costs down, because your page rank is not only going to be optimized for the page, it's also going to be optimized for your paid adverts. Hey Magda, hi, it's so good to see you. I've been thinking about you so much. I know your business is going well and I'm so proud of you. It's really exciting. So well done. So learn these tactics. Listen to the first part of this video, Magda, because there are a ton of amazing things. We had some technical glitches. And I'm not sure, just let me know, did Facebook give you the time in your time zone or in mine? Did it tell you 3 o'clock or 1 o'clock? Let me know in a comment. I know there's a bit of a delay on the thing. So I'm going to do a quick recap of the various things that we're looking at. So first of all, have a page, not a profile. Make sure that your details are on the page. Be a bit more vulnerable than you may like to, because it shows that you're a real business. You have a real phone number. You're not just somebody hiding behind a Facebook page pretending you have a business. The more credible you look to Facebook, the more they will extend your reach. And obviously that means your paid ads and your organic reach, which is really cool. So businesses that are taking shortcuts in these areas, they will definitely not have an extended reach. Like other business pages, and we've discussed how to do that. Oh, yes, you see, 3 o'clock. Ay, poor you. So it's 3 my time. So like other business pages, at least 20, we said we're going to put some thought into how to engage and be strategic with other pages and allow people to comment on your page, because that does a lot to say that you appreciate your customers and you will listen to them. So that's what that one is all about. And there have been so many new rules that Facebook has come out with lately, and they're busy rolling them out, and you might notice some glitches on Facebook at the moment, especially on the business pages. And that's because they're completely changing the algorithm. They're not going to allow people to say you must like or you must share this anymore. They're going to completely throttle those. They're trying to make sure, am I speaking too fast? Probably. They're trying to make sure that people are having a real conversation. So they're not looking for clickbait. They're looking for contact. And we know that in this digital age, everybody's so concerned about people looking at their phones or doing social media and not actually having a real conversation with a person. So they're trying to get us back to that and make sure that we learn how to have a real conversation with social media. Because I know, like for me here in the desert, it's much easier to be able to connect with my friends on Facebook because I don't have to fly, 8 hours to see you guys. So I'm delighted. So what this is doing, this will work also on your profile, by the way. So make sure that you're learning how to have a conversation rather than just spitting little bits and pieces out as though it's a billboard. It's not a billboard, it's a conversation that Facebook is looking for. So those are the important parts. And I'm so glad you joined me. Have you got any questions, Magda? Let me know if you've got any questions. So, yeah, I'm so glad you came, Magda, to keep me company and interact, because sometimes communicating this way is, well, not sometimes, it's always totally intimidating. Rather give me a group or a stage, but just a phone is really quite horrid. You never know if somebody is listening or not, and it just feels so false and horrid. So the conversation is really cool. So thanks for being here. And I hope this has helped. Yeah, and I know that entrepreneurs are going to make the most incredible difference. The more we empower entrepreneurs, the more we will see change in the world. The higher the integrity, the higher the heart value combined with the head. You know, I'm trying to really focus on people who are determined to not just get stuck in their head with their business, but to keep the personal side, to keep the side where every single person matters, and that we will enrich the world together. But thanks for coming. Let me check what the time is. Oh, it's not too bad. That was 20 minutes. We had a couple of glitches in the beginning, so hopefully this one posts. I'm not even sure if it'll get lost. Let's see. Thanks for coming, Magda, and let me know if there are any questions. And yeah, all the best. Cheers, hey.